This is ILMTV News Recap. My name is Shakira Mohamed and these are the news headlines. Local news headlines. President Ruto announces university industry partnership to create jobs. Governors urge Kenyans to register for health insurance for better care. Google's digital tool boosts Kenya's economy by $900 million with AI set to add $2.4 billion by 2030. Kalonzo urges Ruto to speed up IEBC panel formation, warns of political crisis. International news headlines. World leaders call for peace as tension rise in Gaza and Lebanon. Global plastic waste crisis. Oceans flooded with microplastic as production continues. President William Ruto has announced that public universities will team up with manufacturing industry to improve their facilities and create more job opportunities. He made the statement at State House during the launch of the University of Nairobi's new engineering and science complex. Ruto said that with many young people unemployed, the government is focused on creating jobs in key areas like housing, technology, and labor exports. He explained that these projects are designed to help more youth find jobs. The new engineering complex is part of the plan to connect education with industry needs and give students better chances to get jobs.
We said that we need to be deliberate, to be intentional on where we are going to create jobs, how, and be scientific in how those jobs are going to be created. And that is why we have focused on areas that are intentional about creating jobs, whether it is in our housing plan or in our digital jobs agenda or in our export of labor program. We are intentional on where we are going to create jobs because, as Chancellor here said, it is jobs, jobs, and more jobs.
The Council of Governors and health officials are urging Kenyans to sign up for the Social Health Insurance Fund to access affordable health care. This comes during the launch of the Financial Management Annual for county health units. Governors asked health providers to be more proactive in solving challenges with the insurance rollout and ensure no one is turned out from hospitals. They also noted that hospitals are now being audited as independent units, so they need better services to manage resources. Leaders also addressed negative talks about the insurance scheme, saying it's stopping people from registering. They promised to keep working with the government to make the program a success in all counties. A new report by Google and the Ministry of ICT shows that Google's product will contribute $900 million to Kenya's economy in 2030. The digital opportunity in Kenya report highlights how tools like Google Search, YouTube, Google Ads have boosted productivity and created opportunities across sectors. The report reveals 300,000 young people gained digital skills through Google platforms and businesses saved $98 million in productivity. Google also emphasized its role in supporting Kenya's digital transformation with focus on infrastructure, skills, and policies. Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka has urged President William Ruto to act quickly on forming the IEBC selection panel. Speaking at a church service in Embakasi, East Nairobi, Kalonzo said delays in appointing the 9-member team will lead to political crisis. He criticized the government for ignoring important national issues and accused leaders of focusing on their 2027 election plans instead of helping Kenyans.
I expected William Ruto to have addressed the nation on that matter, na kusema by now he will have constituted the 9-man committee, 9-man, 9-woman committee, whose responsibility it is to get in place independent electoral boundaries commission. Sasa hatuna. Sasa nchi haiwezi hata kufanya uchaguzi. Na pengine anataka tu aweke watu ambao watakuwa user friendly.
Diplomats from the world's richest nations have gathered in the quiet town of Fuji to address how to end the wars in Gaza and Lebanon and help with peace after the conflict. The G7 knows that they need more support from regional powers, which is why they invited countries like Qatar, Egypt, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Jordan, who are involved in the peace talks. While there is hope for Gaza, Lebanon's situation is more complicated. Italy is pushing for peace and has invited Palestinian President Mohamed Abbas to Rome to discuss the future of Gaza. Italy is also open to sending peacekeepers. Plastic was invented in the 19th century and is used in many important ways. But everyday plastics like coffee cups and water bottles are causing big environmental problems. The world produces 400 million tons of plastic waste each year, but only 9% is recycled. The rest pollutes our land, air, and ocean. There is a rush for global treatment to reduce plastic production, but manufacturers want to focus on waste management instead. That wraps up this week's news. Thank you for joining us. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, there is always more to the story. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at ILMTV Kenya, and let's know in the comment section what areas you would like us to focus. See you next time.